Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate all of the ongoing support over here. If you like what we're doing, feel free to like and subscribe. It's appreciated. This is a video kind of going back on the beginning bushcraft stuff that I had started doing a while back, intermittently going through some of that stuff. And this has to do with firecraft specifically, and something that is inexpensive and easy to make, and it works. I mean, can't really argue with how well this works for what it is. So to make these things, and all this is a cotton ball saturated in Vaseline. That's all they are. And they work pretty much however you want to light it. Ferro rod or a lighter. You could blow dry cotton balls to flame with an ember, but you can't with saturated ones. And to do this, all you need is Vaseline, some sort of petroleum jelly, and cotton balls. 100% cotton balls. No synthetic stuff, preferably. That you can char the natural ones also, and they will catch a spark from flint and steel. But really easy. We'll make one here, and then we'll just set it on fire in this to show burn time. Now, you can, the way that I've done these is I'd splurt one in here and then put it in there and do another one until I fill the bag up, and then I roll it around to saturate all of them. And that's just, this is 6 here. Just 6 of them in a little pack. But it's really straightforward. For $1, you get 100 cotton balls and this size tub of Vaseline from just the dollar store. And to do this, you just blurb it around in there, whatever you want to call it, to get it good and saturated. And complete saturation just kind of helps with it more to be more water resistant. And clean the extra off. Zip it back up. So like if we try lighting it just like that, it's probably not gonna light. We can probably even hit it with a lighter, and I don't think it'll light just like that. No, so see, it's trying to melt through the Vaseline in order to catch a flame. So we'll do it with a ferro rod here. Old crusty, I just put me a new D20 on there today. I accidentally busted it when I was drilling some, so it's now my new one for here. But what you want to do is take your Vaseline ball and open it a little bit. So just kind of peel it open to expose some of that fluff, that dry in there. And take your ferro rod and just there you go. That's simple. So, in the grand scheme of things, don't melt my damn microphone again. It got singed and it stank too. But anyway, grand scheme of things, there's all kinds of stuff to use fire starter wise. This is probably the cheapest way to go about making something that works well. I didn't happen to see when I had started this, but we'll say 4 minutes and 30 seconds. It had already burnt a little bit, but we'll see how long we get out of it. Practicing with a ferro rod, this stuff is awesome. And just practicing directing your sparks and stuff, a plain cotton ball does a really good job of that. They're inexpensive and work well. Like I said, you can char it as well as just hit it with a sparker. You can start these straight with a lighter if you want to, but it's nice to have something that gives you the ability to take a spark if your lighter is not working, or some strange circumstance would happen where you didn't have your lighter. And knowing what to do in a situation, this is a very inexpensive way to practice those skills and know what's what, and what you can do and what things will do for very little money. You figure if I paid $1 for 100 of them, it's a penny a piece. And if you calculate in the amount of Vaseline that you put on each one, maybe 2 cents a piece to do this, versus a pack of fire starters, maybe 50 of them is $15 or something like that. And these work. I mean, these work good. Like we're at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. We almost got two, maybe different. I didn't look when I started, but easy 2 minutes of flame out of that, decent flame. And with proper prep, you should have no problem getting a fire started with that. I think most of firecraft is prep. I think it's 90% of it. Ignition is the other 10. There's so many different flavors of that. You can pick and choose what you want to do. There's a million different ways of doing it, and this is just one of them. And like I said, starting out, this is a good option, but also this is something that you could totally put in the bottom of your kit, or in a firecraft kit or something, in your car, in any kind of emergency kit. And like I said, this has 6 in it, so this would work like chapstick if you needed it, like a moisturizer, but also a good fire starter. And you could just throw it in there and just let it live in there forever. I don't think it would ever go bad. I'm not sure if Vaseline ever goes bad. Honestly, I need to look that up now because I don't know. Don't know if it goes, if there's an expiration date. I wouldn't think there is, but who knows. And the cool thing about this is, even after you lose flame, you have a really compact, a really chunky ember that you're left with, that would 100%, with, if you know what you're doing, be enough to blow a dry tinder bundle to flame. It's a way chunkier than most friction fire embers, but it's just another skill to have in your toolbox. Again, petroleum jelly, Vaseline, whatever you want to call it, and cotton balls. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. You can mix a bunch of crazy stuff to it, and people put like kerosene, or maybe not kerosene, some sort of lighter fluid and wax, and mix it up and dip makeup pads in it and all kinds of stuff. That's another option. It's a little fancier than this. This is, if you got kids, it works well too, or you're doing demos or whatever, want people to try. This is a good way to extend the fun, so to speak, as well as it being functional. But that's that big chunky ember. Dang, that shell's hot. I wouldn't think it would have got that hot. Man, some of the first light bulbs are made of crushed seashells. It's pretty neat. If you've never seen it, it makes like a super glowy deal. Kind of off subject, but it's pretty neat. Look up like seashell light bulb stuff. You should be able to find some info on that. It's pretty cool. But we're at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. So it got a good 5 minutes of flame out of it, I'll say, or usable heat, the ember. Pretty simple, good beginner stuff, as well as anybody. This could get you out of some shit if you were to be in trouble. Great option. Anyway, just wanted to share. Again, we appreciate the support, guys. You can check out our older stuff at Bushcraft Kelso on Instagram, bushcraftkelso.com for gizmos and gadgets. Much more to come. Again, like and subscribe. Thanks. Later.